cameras trained on one man. 3 goals in 3 games, a nightmare for opposing defenders. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live from the Bernabeu here on EA TV. It's very much a temple of football, the Santiago Bernabeu, right here in the Spanish capital, Madrid. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for expert analysis by my partner, Stuart Robson. I'm looking forward to bringing you action from the Spanish top flight, La Liga. It's Real Madrid up against Real Betis.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
The starting players for Real Madrid.
Well, the 2 wide players are great in 1v1 situations, and their movement is also very good. But it's the midfield 3 that will need to control the flow of the game.
And here's the starting 11 for Real Betis.
Well, they're starting with an attacking 4-5-1 formation with 3 players in advance of 2 holding midfielders. But it's important that the wide players come in field to join the centre forward at the right time.
And so the match is underway. Far from a smooth challenge. Now, will the referee produce a card? And a yellow card for that, Stuart.
And he's going to have to be careful now. That was a silly challenge.
Well, Betis intent on winning this game after a draw against Getafe. How might this one go, Stuart?
Well, the fans weren't overly impressed with that goalless draw. Today, I think, will be a tough game, though.
Oh, wait a minute. They could well be in. Can he finish this? In it goes! That will do nicely for starters. First goal of the game.
Well, just look at the defending here. They just don't read the danger. It's a poor goal to concede.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Federico Valverde. And Bellingham. Well, timed his challenge magnificently. And he's in. Chance still on. And there it is! 2 goals in a matter of minutes. Incredible stuff.
Well, here it is again. The little 1-2 starts it all off. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Now and back underway. Valverde. Now with Bellingham. Well-timed tackle. Pablo Fornals. Real chance. It's opened up for him. And up for grabs off the keeper. And a goal! What a magnificent display. It's such a one-sided contest here.
Well, let's look at this again. He's done superbly well to pick out a teammate here, and the movement is so good that they end up with a 2v1 against the goalkeeper, who was completely exposed. Great play, but poor defending.
Really good build-up, but no end product. Lucas Vazquez failed to hold it. He's in behind. It's got to be a goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, as you can see, he's a great talent. What a run, what a goal, and what a player he is.
Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know. And defensive play to be applauded. Plenty of support here. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Do they have the guile to open up the defence? It's there for him. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, just look at his movement. He knows exactly how to find space, and it's also a tidy finish. That's a nice goal.
Jude Bellingham. Not a huge chunk of added time, 1 minute. And the first half is in the history books here at the Bernabeu. Well, we're highlighting him for a reason. He's bossing the game, Stuart, and giving the defenders headaches.
Well, he scored good goals, but he's...
So back underway here into the second half. Fornals. Good tackle. Good-looking sequence. Trying to open up the defence. Excellent position taken up by Mbappe. And there is the goal! He's found the net. Joy unconfined.
Well, as you can see from the replay, it's the perfect through ball from Vinny, and all you can do is admire the finish by Mbappe. He hits the ball so cleanly, it's a fantastic strike.
A glut of goals, 5-1 it is. Llorente. On the ball, Marc Roca. Fornals. Juan Camilo Hernandez. And possibilities here. Oh, just wide of the mark. Goal kick.
Well, that never looked like troubling the keeper, did it? But it was worth an effort. A good strike from him.
Substitution for Real Madrid.
Well, those stats tell you everything. They're opening up the opposition at will, and while we've seen some really poor defending, Their attacking play has been excellent.
Federico Valverde. Oh, that's a fine cross. Well, the assistant referee had the flag up.
Well, he's only got eyes on the ball, so he's just strayed offside there.
Well, considerable transfer speculation in recent times, and now, Stuart, it has emerged that United have got their man.
Well, the figure being reported is about £30 million, which in my view is value for money. We know he's talented, and on his day, he can be an excellent player.
Giovanni Lo Celso. Getting the better of his opponents. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Oh my goodness, you've really got to praise the defending. That was top-notch. Decides to shoot, and that's a very good parry. And that's a corner. Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. Who can he pick out? Well, it has come to nothing. And a quick reminder, we've got more football from La Liga coming.
Derek, big moment this.
Surely. Well, it might still work out for them. And Bellingham. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. Oh, tremendous work from the keeper to avert the danger. Rodrigo. Really determined play to hang on to it. Oh, he's through here. Well, they pulled one back, but perhaps a bit too late in this contest. They haven't been at the races this evening.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it.
And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top, Stuart.
Well, Derek, what a good performance that was. They did most things right, and their attacking play was inventive and had a real cutting edge. That was a really dominant display from them today.
Gracias por su atención y por tomarse su tiempo en contestar estas preguntas. Muchas gracias por su tiempo.
What is fate and divine? I don't care what it cost me, it's fine. The universe keep my pockets aligned. Ain't no stopping the grind. I'm going up like good stocks, doing everything that said I could not. I'm automatic, you should know not to leave me free. I'm on the move, you can catch me on the DVP or going full speed through someone's garden. What you grown, cause I ain't stopping. Going full speed through someone's garden. What you grown, cause I ain't stopping. On sight, on sight. Keep it up, I'll be here all night. On sight. On sight, keep it up, I'll be here all night.
I can put it down, but you can't pick it up. And since you lost the bet, then you should tell your best friend hit me up. I know y'all think it's these, but I can steal it from you if I want. Cause by the hands, now look at that, the way that I just switched it up. Girl, I think I just hit a flip and run. Ain't wait, if that's your ex, then you should probably go and get it. Cause I have no time for the questions, this ain't trivia. Saw she was a Simpsons fan, the game I gave was hit and run. How you tryna block my mama brightest sun? You must be off, you must be off, you must be off.
here all night.
Oye, la vida me sonríe cuando tengo billetes. La vida es mejor con billetes. Anda todo el día engabanao. Andar en mi avión privado. Eso me hace diferente. Por eso me quiere la gente. Lo humilde no se me ha quitado. Y yo vivo enamorado. Que viva la mujer. La vida es mejor con billetes. 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 Forrado en cash. Ya tú sabes. Caminando con zapatos brillantes, cambié el aluminio por los diamantes. Antes me decían ese fulano, ahora soy don Emilio, mi hermano. ¿Tú te imaginas de dónde salí? Ahora yo tengo mi casa en París. Mi novia nueva está mejor que Shakira. Con billetes como cambia la vida. La vida es mejor con billetes. 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 Oye, bien engabanao, bien forrado, hasta yo mismo estoy asustado. ¡Opa! ¡Volando! ¡Billetes! La vida es mejor con billetes. ¡Hey, hey, 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 hey! Dímelo. La vida es mejor con billetes. Ya tú sabes. La vida es mejor con billetes. Llegar en mi limusín sin preocupar lo que cueste. Vivir bien arrebatado, sin pedir nada prestado, gastando a lo exagerado, lleno de lujo por siempre. La vida es mejor con billetes. Con billetes como cambia la vida. La vida es mejor con billetes. La vida es mejor con billetes. Shook up, I don't know what to do. 'Cause every time I think about you, I can't deny the burden of proof. Swinging for the fences, you got me defenseless. Lust or life, you can choose. Lust or life, you can choose.
Birkin date, birthday cake, drop her off, no record stunting, immature, slam the door front.
The quest for success, the big showdown almost upon us, and the likelihood of a game to be savoured and cherished. But who's going to win? We'll leave that to the courageous amongst you. And we'll have the action live on EA TV. Hello and welcome to the most vast stadium in Andalusia, the Estadio Benito Villamarin here in Seville. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And coming up, pulsating action from La Liga EA Sports. It's Real Betis, and they take on Leganés.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
And here's the starting 11 for Real Betis.
Well, although it's down as a 4-5-1, it's more likely to be three players in behind the main centre-forward. And those three are key to this team's creativity.
The starting 11 then for Leganés.
Well, they're playing the same shape, really, so it's all about getting control of that central area and which of the wide players has the greatest effect on the game.
And now they get the ball rolling. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Holland. Oh, in with a chance. Great movement. There it is, and just the ideal start.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
So underway again here, 1-0 the score. And a goal update for you in the Atletico game. Let's hear about it, shall we, from Alex Scott. Hold on! And a goal! Another one! Two in quick succession. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, as you can see, he's given far too much space, but he still had some work to do, and I think that's a very tidy finish. It was never in doubt.
So 2-0 now. Well, unfortunately, we had to interrupt Alex just then. Apologies for that. To confirm, Atletico have scored in that game, and they just needs to stay calm. Main priority to hit the target, but couldn't do so.
Well, he'd certainly like to have that back again. That was a big chance missed.
Defenders know they need to get tighter. Well, the fans want to see a shot. Blocking it. And a precise challenge just when it was required. It's looking promising. Good defending in the end, and danger averted for now. To open up the defence. Can he take advantage? He's foiled them on his own. And new developments in the Mallorca game, I'm hearing. Alex Scott, what can you tell us?
Yeah, it's a goal for Villarreal. Could the goalkeeper have done better? Yes, but let's not take nothing away from that finish. They're the first on the score sheet here with 28 minutes played.
Many thanks, Alex. Foul there. Free kick awarded. Very quick thinking there. Well, both sides guilty of giving the ball away. And passing it through, and just has to remain calm. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance.
Well, just look how exposed the keeper is. He's got absolutely no chance there, but they do take it well, you have to say.
Well, this is threatening to get out of hand. Just look at the scoreline. He's in with a chance. Oh, off the post. Still alive. Well, they can keep possession now. let-up on the pressing front. So 1 minute of stoppage time, that's what the officials have said. And that's going to be all for the first half. We're at the midway point here at the Estadio Benito Villamarín. Well, we know what Erling Haaland is capable of, but it's still difficult trying to contain him as the opposition have found out here.
Well, the keeper will be sick at the sight of him. He's been shooting from everywhere and he's taken his goals really well.
So back underway here into the second half. Haaland. Opportunity. Oh, good save. He's blocked it. And there's the delivery. Well, not away properly. And a decent save. Full credit.
Well, Derek, this has been a really good performance, as you can see. They've created numerous chances, they're winning the game comfortably, and they could go on and score more. This could get really embarrassing.
Well, there's been so much talk about a potential transfer, but it's potential no more. It's fact.
Well, he's a great talent. Hopefully this move will see him play at his best week in, week out. It's a really good move for everybody.
The delivery. Always going to be the goalkeeper's ball. On new developments to tell you about at the Estadio de Montilivi, here's Alex.
Yeah, it's a goal for Barcelona. The shot was ferocious and it went in off the woodwork. They've pulled ahead by 2 with 57 minutes played.
Many thanks as ever, Alex. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV, and we have more live La Liga action for you to look forward to. It's Real Betis, and they'll be facing Mallorca. Targets available, cross comes in. Not messing around with that clearance. Time for a change then. And very deftly cut out. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Crossing into the middle. And it goes down as a missed opportunity from there. More exciting La Liga action coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Leganés facing Getafe. This looks interesting. Nicely saved. Who can he pick out? And the problem not completely solved. Well, they can keep possession of it now. Elvis Rejbetsai. Well, if you're wondering about added time, 2 minutes it'll be. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. And there goes the final whistle. And the home fans are going to be happy about this outcome.
Well, Derek, what a good performance that was. They did most things right, and their attacking play was inventive and had a real cutting edge. That was a really dominant display from them today.
Muchas gracias por su atención y por contestar estas preguntas. De nuevo, gracias por su tiempo.
En unos instantes comenzarán las preguntas. Gracias por su paciencia. No nos queda más tiempo.
The man of the moment, in fantastic form and the top scorer in the league. Can he add to his tally today, live on EA TV? And so the battle commences. And here's the starting 11 for Real Betis.
Well, they're starting with an attacking 4-5-1 formation with 3 players in advance of 2 holding midfielders. But it's important that the wide players come in field to join the centre forward at the right time.
No strong hand on the ball. Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors.
Well, we believe they're going to play with the same system here. But it's all about the midfield battle. Whoever wins that should control the tactics.
Betis were the winners when last they took to the pitch against Leganés. What do you expect this time, Stuart?
Yes, that was the all-round team performance, wasn't it? They could have won by more than 3-0. Their fans absolutely loved it. Today, I think we'll see them dominate the play, create good chances and win the game. Let's hope they play at their best.
Being egged on by the crowd. Can they take the lead here? Oh, that's a fine save. And there's the delivery. Good piece of defending. Now what can they do from here? Holland. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Now sending it in. No problems for the keeper. Good movement. Putting it wide from there. A pity, really. Dani Rodriguez. Valeri. Strong hand on that one. Disappointing, just when it looked like a surefire opener.
Well, that should have been the opener, Derek. I'm not sure how he's missed that.
Romain Perrault. Zaire Emery. Well, pass after pass, maybe they can chisel an opportunity. Well, they couldn't keep that sequence going, unfortunately. Moving forward effectively. Teams are locked together. Will it stay that way following this corner? Delivering it. And efficient defending. And with that, the first half action comes to an end here at the Estadio Benito Villamarín. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Giorgio Scalvini. Yusuf Sabali with it. Oh, could be an opportunity here. And not an effort that will live long in the memory.
Well, the defenders will be relieved because that was a good chance. From that sort of distance, he should really be hitting the target. It's a really poor attempt in the end.
Well, we wondered if this deal was going to be done. In fact, it has now been done, Stuart.
Well, the figure being reported is about £30 million, which in my view is value for money. We know he's talented, and on his day, he can be an excellent player.
Not a great challenge. Free kick here. He read it well defensively. Zaire Emery. Perrault on the ball. Moving the ball nicely, but can they forge ahead? Crossing opportunity. Plays it back. And saved by the keeper. It's going to be a double substitution. And over it comes. Oh, he's given the ball away. Well, again, it breaks down for them. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards.
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And then Haaland finishes it with such quality. Just look how much power he hits this with. It's a top-class goal from a top-class player.
Well, did well to win the ball back. Technique displayed. And in with a real chance. Oh, he's missed it.
Well, he'll be very disappointed with that. He should be scoring from there.
Haaland. And he's made headway. And it's two for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop it. So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Valeri. On the ball, Chavez. Well, there to intercept. On the ball, Chavez. Well, if you're wondering about added time, 2 minutes it'll be. Molanes. And there it is, the final whistle, and the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces.
Well, as I keep saying, if you make forward runs and you look to pass the ball forward and have players who can dribble past defenders, you're always going to carry a threat. And that's what they're doing at the moment. Their forward play was scintillating.
Muchas gracias por su atención y por contestar estas preguntas. Gracias otra vez.
My memories fades like all my enemies' names. Like the Lion King, I'm went away, I'm just here to reclaim. Sipped on my drink, sipped on my go on my memory bank till it's empty. G side of things, on the street side of things, with a word bad mean 18 kind of thing. Serving life 18 kind of ways, and that was way before the 18th, by the way. To my perfection and nothing with no detection. Bad is in my direction, ain't no name in my reflection. I get chicks with my complexion. I know you guessed it, can't be questioned. I got gold in my complexion, pearls and stone in my new necklace. I got votes for my election. I got for all my brethren. Hold up.
You know my daddy was a gangster, and father before him was it the. I'ma learn to escape about these handcuffs. I ain't going to court to see no judge.
cameras are fixed to one man. 3 goals in his last 3 matches, and you can't argue with that sort of form. We'll have the action on EA TV. Hello from a glorious part of the world, the Canary Islands. Welcome to the Estadio de Gran Canaria. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as always, is Stuart Robson. And the focus is on one of the finest leagues in world football, La Liga. It is Las Palmas up against Real Betis.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Well, here is the lineup for the hosts today.
Well, in this 4-5-1 shape, it'll be interesting to see how close the wide midfield players get to their main striker. Will they stay wide or play through the inside right and inside left positions? We'll have to wait to see how it develops.
And here's the starting 11 for Real Betis.
Well, they're matching up here, so midfield domination will be key to winning this game. If they can manage that, it will then allow their fullbacks to join their attacking play.
And so the battle commences. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Oh, that's fine defensive play. I'm sure the visitors will be thinking about claiming all 3 points here, Stuart. They do know that if results go their way, they could end the day at the summit.
Well, they've certainly had a great start to the season, and they've played some really good football. Hopefully we get more of the same today.
Moleiro. Javi Munoz. Betis were the winners when last they took to the pitch against Mallorca. How do you think it'll go for them here?
Yes, their 2-0 victory was fairly comfortable in the end. They certainly controlled most of the possession. I think they have to be favourites for the 3 points again today. They have far too much quality in their squad.
And out of play for what will be a Betis throw. Roca. Not smooth in possession. Kylian. Javi Munoz. Kylian. Betis having trouble keeping the ball. Fruitful looking attack. High pressing and good high pressing. Cutting the ball back. Oh, tremendous work from the keeper to avert the danger. Marc Roca. Fornals. Oh, that one has promise. Can he put them in front? But it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper comes through.
Yes, Derek, we have to give credit to the keeper, but surely he should have scored there. That's a big, big chance.
Kylian. Moleiro. Well, the first half story has been written. It is half-time now here at the Estadio de Gran Canaria.
Well, he was one of the better players in the first half, but needed to be better still. Stuart, your thoughts?
Well, he didn't contribute enough in that first half. I think he needs to work harder to get on the ball. He was far too static. In my view, he's got to make more runs behind this back line in the second half.
So back underway here into the second half. Alex Munoz. Moleiro. Kylian. Wonderfully weighted pass. And it's in! 1-0. They breached the defence.
Well, here it is again. It was a good finish, but the keeper has to do better at his near post. He's beaten far too easily on that occasion.
The match has restarted, 1-0 here. Well, many have wondered if they would get it over the line in terms of the deal. They've succeeded, Stuart.
Well, considering the current market, this has to be a real bargain. He's such a top player, and he will certainly improve their performances.
That's a good ball. Oh dear, opportunity squandered, Stuart.
Well, what a chance that was for the equaliser. You don't get too many better than that.
Chris Richards. Alex Munoz. And a big match in La Liga to savour shortly on EA TV. It's Las Palmas against Villarreal.
That should be a tasty encounter. Plenty of quality in those two sides. Certainly one to enjoy.
And teammates around him. And he might be through here. And a goal! Real excitement here. The equaliser.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and the finish is clinical. It just makes it look so easy, doesn't it?
So underway again, following the goal that made things level. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. What can they do to stop him running at them? Must take the lead here. And that's That's an excellent piece of defence. Is this the moment? And a goal! Another one! Two in quick succession. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, here we can see it again, and no wonder the manager is furious. They just have to get tighter here, deal with the danger, otherwise that's the outcome. Not good enough defensively.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Betty's come away with it. Now we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Now in the dying embers of the game, it looks as though the visitors have done enough. Stuart, your assessment?
Well, they should have had this wrapped up long ago. Some of their football has been excellent. They're going to need to be resilient in these final few minutes to get their much-deserved victory.
And he quartered the attack with a masterful tackle. Not to be advised giving the ball away there. Oh, in with a chance! Oh, it's in! And that might be the goal that clinches it for them. No looking back now, surely.
Just look at the defending here. The keeper is left totally exposed. It's an easy goal in the end, but well taken.
And so the referee blows for full time, and it goes down as a victory for the visitors.
Well, Derek, it's a comfortable win in the end. Fully deserved their victory because they dominated every aspect of the game. It was a really good result for them here today.
No two ways about it. He really has brought his influence to bear on the proceedings.
Well, what a great display that was. He really did inspire them to victory today. That was a 10 out of 10 performance.
En primer lugar, querría agradecerle su tiempo para contestar a estas preguntas. Gracias, de verdad.
A gente grita e ninguém nos ouve. Aprendi a sua língua, não indígena, essa é pra você, ó. Quanta tristeza, pobreza, ando lado a lado dentro de um barraco, caindo aos pedaços, passando fome, sem graça, bebendo só água suja com a roupinha furada e seu cachorro do lado de debaixo de palco, mantendo a gente isolado.
Two teams heading for what's sure to grab the interest of football fans around the world. Total coverage coming up next on EA TV.
Hello everyone, from a stadium that can proudly claim to be the largest in Andalusia, the Estadio Benito Villamarín. I'm Guy Mowbray, alongside me is the former England striker Sue Smith, and we've got action from La Liga EA Sports on the way. Sue, what are your expectations from this?
Yeah, thanks as always, Guy. It's a pleasure to be here. Anticipating a good game today and an atmosphere to match. Certainly been buzzing in here ahead of kick-off. Hopefully, we're not disappointed.
Here's how Real Betis line up.
It's a 4-5-1, or you could say a 4-2-3-1. This does offer plenty of threat going forward with the three behind the central striker. We may see the wide midfielders cut in and the fullbacks push on, while the defence is still protected from the two holding.
Here's how Espanyol line up.
Certainly looks like a 4-5-1 to me. It does look quite defensive, and I'm sure they'll be looking to keep it tight. It is key that the forward holds the ball up well whilst he's waiting for those runners. It's going to be hard work for him up there on his own, I'm sure.
Off we go, the match is underway. Well, he's lost the ball, and any chance has gone. Well, in their last game, Betis had the upper hand against Las Palmas. What are we thinking this time?
Yeah, they'll be pleased with that. 3-1 it finished in the end. In terms of today, I think they should have the quality again to secure the 3 points. They'll look to dominate the middle of the park, and I'm sure they'll cause them problems.
Oh, big chance this! goalkeeper more than ready for it. You know how difficult it can be to stop Erling Haaland when he's on his top form. What are we expecting to see from him today, Sue?
Yeah, he's been terrific recently, hasn't he? So clinical in front of goal. Just every chance that he gets, he seems to take. And they're going to have to keep tabs on him if they're going to stop him today.
Struggling to keep the ball there. Found nicely and in. The crowd urging him to shoot, and it's in! It's no longer goalless, there's the opener! So it's 1-0 as the game restarts. A move of real promise now. Oh, that's blatant. The foul committed to stop the attack. And that foul has resulted in a booking.
Well, it wasn't the best challenge, was it? Had to be a yellow.
Away it goes. Bit of a squeeze on here. Good work to beat the challenge. This has to be. And a wonderful piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I just thought it was a goal. He's through 1v1, but the keeper does brilliant. Narrows the angle and shows great reactions to save that.
Played in, and away from danger it goes. Delivered towards the far post. Well, not quite fully away here. This could be dangerous. And they want to see a shot here. Just needs the composure now. It's there, and it's a goal. That's a real settler for them. 2 in front now.
The replay, and you have to say it has been coming. They've been putting an awful lot of pressure on their opponents. They've been creating chances too, and you just felt it was a matter of time, really.
And we're back underway at 2-0. Beautifully weighted ball. Haaland. Now a sense that something could happen from this. Really good pass. And that is offside.
Well, I'm not sure why he's not on the move inside the box. He just gets caught standing still. It's really poor, that.
But they're not quite in sync there, it's offside.
Well, he's got to do better there. He's got to realise the situation and keep hold of the ball a bit longer so that he can get back on side.
Over it comes. More defensive work to do here. And nothing coming from their play in the end. And on that whistle, the first half comes to an end. Well, he's made his mark on the game, proving particularly hard to play against. He's causing problems.
Yeah, he's done well. His movement to get into goal-scoring positions has been key. He's managed to take one, but I think he's going to be...
So away we go then for the second half. Haaland. Well, a bit of a clumsy challenge, and the ref blows for a free kick. And the goalkeeper is positioning right and read that nicely. Giving it away here. Decent looking attack this. He's in here. They've got another, and he's got another. 2 for the game.
Well, if we take another look, he just glides past his man. The defender just can't live with him. And then when Haaland's through 1v1 with the goalkeeper, the finish was never in doubt. He gets his head over the ball and he just smashes it past the keeper.
Struggling to keep the ball there. Oh, they looked in there. That's nicely cut out. There's a chance for the breakaway here. Down nicely and in. And there's the hat-trick. He'll be taking the match ball home. So the lead now 4-0 as the game restarts. Perfectly anticipated, really well won. The referee playing advantage. Haaland, and that's been nicely won by the defence. No time to dwell on the ball. Alex Kral. Oh, and he's left his man behind. And it's behind for a corner. And they decide against playing it in. And that's nicely won to see off the threat. There's a good amount of freedom here. Yusuf Sabali. I'm sure he thought he'd scored there. Great goalkeeping. comes in. Keep on coming. Corner again. Put into the middle, and the corner comes to nothing. Promising position, this. And it's on now. Maybe that's a misconnection with the ball that's well wide. Just the dead ball line for a corner. Comes and away. They've got it clear. Anthony, and the attack is over. Really good defending. There is the final whistle. Plenty of positives for them to take away, not least the 3 points, Sue.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? Particularly impressed with their play going forward. They were really lively and almost cutting through at will at times. The result never in much doubt.
Gracias por su tiempo. Le agradezco que haya aceptado contestar a estas preguntas. Gracias otra vez.
Hello, good to see you all here. We're going to take questions one at a time. Please be patient. You'll all get a turn. That's all.
A chance for these two teams to get their hands on some silverware in this competition. It's match day 1 and it all starts here. Find out how it unfolds right here on EA TV.
A warm, if wet, welcome to you. Conditions not ideal here this evening. I'm Guy Mowbray, and alongside me for commentary is Sue Smith. And we're good to go for match day 1 of the Conference League. It's Legia Warsaw, and they take on Real Betis.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Well, both teams will have high hopes of getting to the knockout stages. You just think a quick start, gaining control of the game early, that's going to be key. Hopefully we'll see a good match.
Here's how the home side lines up.
Well, it looks like a 4-2-3-1 when they're in possession, may go to a 4-5-1 when defending. You think the double pivot in midfield, they're key to protect the back line, but they also need to get forward to support the press. There's going to be plenty of threat from the wide midfielders too, I'm sure.
Here's how Real Betis line up.
Yeah, it's the same formation, and I'd expect both teams to commit players forward. So the two holding midfielders, they're going to be key from a defensive perspective.
Ball is rolling, we're underway. Oh, excellent vision. Now, this has to be. And it's an early lead. A terrific start.
Well, here it is again, and it's a lovely ball in behind. And then Haaland times his run well, picks his spot, and finishes with so much power. The keeper's got no chance.
So it's 1-0 as the ball gets rolling again. Now, this has to be. And against the post.
Well, that was close to going in, and you just think that would have given them a nice cushion to work with. As it is, though, the game's still very much in the balance.
Beautifully weighted ball. Oh, a great chance. Oh, that was hit hard. Less is more sometimes.
You're right, and he's got to finish that for me. Certainly from that range, you just got to pass it into the net.
Luquinhas. And unable to retain possession. That's a lovely ball. There might be something building now. On he goes. Terrific. Haaland. Genuine chance. It might still happen. Well, it's one of the golden rules of goalkeeping. If you can't hold it, make sure you get it properly away. And that wasn't the case there.
Well, if you look at the replay, this is poor from the goalkeeper. He spilled it right into a dangerous area, and there's no way that they're going to miss from there. The coaching staff will be so disappointed watching that again.
Untidy in possession there. Lovely ball. This could lead to something. And this could be. And that is a quality bit of goalkeeping. recover possession. Could be a chance to break here. Found nicely and in. Not far away with the final attempt on goal.
That was a really quick break, playing forward with pace, and the movement off the ball was so intelligent, so close to finishing it off as well.
Need to get tighter here. Just needs the composure now. Must finish. And that's 2 for him today. A superb performance. They can't contain him.
Well, here's the replay, and there's nothing the keeper can do, to be honest. Completely exposed 2-on-1, and all he has to do is lay it off for the tap-in. It's far too easy.
Working hard to win it back there. This has to be. Haaland. And 2 becomes 3 as he completes his hat-trick. A superb performance. Well, what a first half this is for them as the game gets going again. Lovely, incisive ball. What a chance here. And this is turning into one magnificent and memorable match. Yet another goal. And off we go again with the gap now a full 5-0. And that's going to be it for the first 45 minutes. So away we go then for the second half. Sabali. And the work pays off as they get the ball back. Luquinhas. Oh, they looked in there. That's nicely cut out. Well, you can see his disappointment there. Well, Erling Haaland has put on a display of the highest quality up to now. I would think you've only got glowing things to say, Sue.
Yeah, he's been outstanding. It was an almost perfect performance, and when you're playing that way, you just don't want the half to end, and hopefully it's the same in the second 45.
This is looking good. Now, what comes next? That one's gone straight behind. hold-up play. Excellent reading of the game to win the ball. Luquinhas. Well, it was looking good, but ultimately nothing doing. And the forward progress continues with a good ball. Well, it was the right idea. There might have been some interest, but it's been overdone. Luquinhas. A little wayward with the pass, and that'll be a throw-in. It's all over, and when you get an away win to kick things off, it can only be the best way to start for them. Your thoughts, Sue?
Yeah, it's a great start, isn't it? They'll be delighted with the 3 points. Certainly gives them that momentum going into the next one.
Just a couple of questions for you. Thank you for your time.
En unos instantes comenzarán las preguntas. Gracias por su paciencia. Muy bien, eso es todo por hoy.
All right, lads, bring it in. I just want to say, welcome to the new faces joining us. Today marks the first step in their journey to becoming a regular on this squad. Welcome. All right, enough of that. On with you. All right, mate. The rest is up to you.